The U.S. Air Force, USAF's newest helicopter, the MH-139A Gray Wolf, has completed its first combined test flight at Eglin Air Force Base on February 11. With a Boeing pilot in command, this test flight allowed the Air Force its first in-flight look at the capabilities of the aircraft. The flight also made Major Zach Roycroft, 413th Flight Test Squadron lead test pilot for the program, the first Air Force pilot to fly the MH-139A. This first flight with Boeing was a critical step for the MH-139A program and allows us to establish a foundation for government testing, said Roycroft. Boeing had completed extensive flight testing on the MH-139A to satisfy FAA requirements prior to the introduction of mixed contractor Air Force crews. The MH-139A program should complete initial military ground testing later this month. This flight represents a tremendous amount of work and we are all very excited to see it happen, said Andrew Whitten, the MH-139 flight chief, who was on Staff Sergeant Alex Graves, Air Force Global Strike Command Det 7 Special Mission Aviator, was also on board for the historic flight. The MH-139A Gray Wolf is the first service-unique helicopter acquired by the U.S. Air Force and the first aircraft ever acquired by the U.S. Air Force Global Strike Command, AFGSC. The helicopters were acquired from Boeing through a full and open competition at a cost of $2.8 billion, $1.7 billion under budget, for up to 84 aircraft under the USAF UH-1N replacement program. The MH-139 derives from the Italian Leonardo Augusta Westland AW-139 helicopter and is the helicopters, which will replace the early 1970s UH-1N Hueys, will provide security and support for the nation's intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, fields which span Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, Colorado and Nebraska. The new helicopter closes the capability gaps of the UH-1N in the areas of speed, range, endurance, payload and survivability in support of the command's intercontinental ballistic missile missions. Other mission capabilities include civil search and rescue, SAR, airlift support, National Capital Region, NCR, missions, as well as survival school and test support. Current UH-1N Huey locations include Eglin Air Force Base's Duke Field, Florida; Fairchild AFB, Washington; F.E. Warren AFB, Wyoming; Joint Base Andrews Naval Air Facility, Washington, Maryland; Kirtland AFB, New Mexico; Malmstrom AFB, Montana; and Minot AFB, North Dakota. Each of these existing Huey bases will receive replacement aircraft, the service announced last year. The MH-139A helicopters will also provide vertical